Welcome back to Close Up. The conversation on policing reform in New Hampshire is well underway now through the new Commission on Law Enforcement Accountability, Community, and Transparency. Joining us this morning to talk about some of the changes already being made to shape new officers is the Director of Police Standards and Training for New Hampshire, a longtime officer himself, John Skippa. Thanks for joining us, Director.
Thank you, Adam.
So you're on this new commission, but as soon as the George Floyd killing happened, you began to examine the curriculum at Police Standards and Training. What did you find in that initial review of yours that you felt needed to be addressed immediately?
You know, one of the plans when I first got appointed was to do a real deep dive on the entire curriculum here. And with the tragedy that occurred in Minneapolis, I immediately looked to our recruit schedule, particularly in the area of diversity training, communications, and use of force. And I did find that the lesson plan that dealt with diversity and cultural dynamics really needed some attention. And based on that, I was able to work with retired Chief Eddie Edwards. He and I were able to put together a working group of subject matter experts from across the state to really take a hard look at what we were delivering for lessons in that area.
In terms of that cultural sensitivity training, the hours are going to increase, but how is the nature of it going to change as well, do you think?
You know, I think that not only do we have to do a better job of delivering it in the first instance, in other words, increase the amount of time that we spend on that particular lesson, but to really kind of not only treat it as a topic, but to carry it through the academy experience as more of a theme. And I think as we develop the overall curriculum, revisit that overall curriculum, our hope is to be able to weave scenario training in a way that it's addressing diversity and exposing the new police recruits to a diverse kind of scenario where they're going to have to apply some of the things they learned in the classroom.
I think most of us have seen that video you described as horrifying of George Floyd's killing. One of the biggest questions I think a lot of people have is, can changes in training and or certification make sure that the next officer, Derek Chauvin, wherever he is, either can be headed off of the pass or doesn't end up on the force?
Yeah, I think everybody in the police profession, the law enforcement profession, we have an obligation to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And that starts right from the time that a candidate is being vetted by the hiring authority through their initial training, their FTO experience, their field training experience back at their home agency, and then really in-service career training throughout their career.
And you mentioned the in-service training. What's the outlook for the officers who are already on the streets in terms of continuing education?
So presently, we require a block of training every year with regard to use of force issues and the qualification of their firearm. On top of that, we require that each in-service officer complete 8 hours of in-service training. And I think one of the things that we're really looking at is the need to increase the hours of annual training in the first instance, and then really maybe mandating that certain topics are touched on annually to include implicit bias training, training with regard to empowering officers to intervene if they see misconduct, things of that nature. And certainly this commission, as it moves these efforts forward, ultimately we're going to be able to identify areas that need to be addressed, and I'm presuming that one of those areas is going to be that in-service training piece.
And obviously there's a lot of impetus right now around reform efforts, but a lot of times these can start with a lot of power behind them and then dissipate. How do you ensure that the cultural changes you want to make really take root? I know you've talked about having kind of a force multiplier effect in ensuring that some of the education ends up with certain officers and then they take that to the local level as well.
So, you know, one of the nice things about New Hampshire is the way we train police officers, in that there's a sole source for training. And so we can really kind of spread this message across New Hampshire law enforcement from a central point. With that said, some of the training that we're looking at right now to bring into the state, you know, one of the ways to roll that out would be to not only create instructors on that particular topic here at the Academy, but also bringing in departments from all over the state to create a pool of instructors so that we can really get the message out to all of New Hampshire law enforcement as we move these initiatives forward.
Let's discuss use of force. We already heard from someone you mentioned, Eddie Edwards, a few weeks ago, that chokeholds are not taught. It's not part of the training at the New Hampshire Police Academy. But how often would you say that ends up used in practice? And will officers now, do you think, start thinking twice before they use a hold like that?
So in the first instance, New Hampshire Police Standards and Training does not teach a chokehold or a stranglehold or a sleeper hold. That has never been taught here. I can't speak directly to the number of times that it's ever been used, if at all, here in the state of New Hampshire. I do know that there is legislation that is being proposed right now that would ban that type of technique for all but very exigent circumstances. So if the officer was fighting for his or her life or the life of an innocent party, that would be an available technique. Otherwise, the way the legislation is written, it would be banned.
And how do you reshape the use of force moving forward here without compromising officer safety?
So I think that, training and use of force, we can look to some national standards that have been established through data and research. One organization in particular, the Police Executive Research Forum, has issued a guide of 30 guiding principles on use of force and use of force training. And that's just not only for here at the Academy, but for each individual police department to look at as well. It is an excellent document and an excellent guide. If we were to able to use that throughout the state of New Hampshire, I think that would go a long way in being able to balance the application of force when necessary and protecting officers' lives and the lives of innocent third parties.
The demands being placed on police officers these days are as varied and as intense as they've ever been. You've got to train officers for everything from these community situations to dealing with mental health crises to the threat of a mass shooter potentially at a school with high-powered weapons. Do you think it's getting to be too much now? Are there too many jobs under one badge?
Earlier today during the governor's commission meeting, Commissioner Robert Quinn mentioned that. In fact, the whole nature of policing over the last 30 years, my career, has changed dramatically over that period of time. And oftentimes, people don't know who else to call. And so 911 is the call that they make. And I think a lot of what is asked of police officers today really requires them to have a whole bunch of different tools in their toolbox, so to speak. Just the enforcement of criminal law and motor vehicle law, it's really expanded beyond that. And now, we're seeing police officers that have to have training in supporting mental health response, responding to people who suffer from addiction. There's a lot of extra components that come to be when you become a police officer.
In the 4 decades you've spent in this profession, the job you have now is really shaping the future. So are you optimistic about the future of policing in New Hampshire? I am extremely optimistic. I think, and I've been accused of patting New Hampshire law enforcement's back during this time. But I genuinely believe that we do an excellent job overall of hiring excellent people to be police officers. We train them very well. The police departments that they go back to genuinely are doing the best they can. Just like any other industry in this nation, in this world, is there room for improvement? Yes, there is. Can we put in a better process? Can we put a process in place that's better than the one we have? Yes, there's always potential for growth. And I think that any organization or any industry that's not looking forward and trying to make the process better or the product better, they're not doing their job. So
I'm optimistic because I see that that's the direction we're going in. I'm optimistic because of the peers that I work with in New Hampshire law enforcement who see it the same way. There's going to be some sweeping changes, and I think these sweeping changes are going to be good changes for New Hampshire law enforcement and for the state of New Hampshire.
All right, Director Schipa, thanks so much for joining us on the show today, and good luck with your mission.
Thank you very much.